guys, it's Will from First to Last Outdoors. On today's episode, I'll be going through a packing list on what I carry, what I use when I turkey hunt. Usually I turkey hunt in central Ohio, and then sometimes I'll drive down to southern Ohio. But this year I get to go back to Kentucky. I haven't turkey hunted there in a while, and it's probably my favorite place to go. So we'll have that for you guys. That'll be a fun weekend. Wes and I both are going, and it's going to be a weekend long excursion on opening day. But anyhow, as far as my packing list goes, the first thing I like to go over is my apparel, what I wear. And the reason why is because I think your apparel is very important. You need apparel that's rugged and good quality, and that will also not fade, and it will blend into anything that you do where you're at. Now, for where I hunt, specifically where we're going, I would say Mossy Oak Obsession is probably the best pattern for the areas that we turkey hunt. Now, it might be different for you guys. You know, I see a lot of people farther down south, and they're using, old Realtree patterns and Mossy Oak bottomland and stuff like that. And I really like those patterns, but they just, in my mind, they don't fit where we are. But anyhow, the first thing, I love Nomad apparel for turkey season. It's good quality, it's rugged, it doesn't fade. Like this hat here, I've washed this hat probably 10 times. There's no fade on it. Oh, and there's our new logo patches, by the way. Any of you guys want one, you just hit us up, and we'll work something out. We're not like selling them or nothing, but just, yeah, if you want to show some support for the channel or whatever, just let me know. Got those done by a good friend of mine named Travis Davis at Unlimited Engraving down in Washington Courthouse. Does a really good job. Those are real crisp, clean cuts, and I like it. We got our fishing logo and our hunting logo. He did them both. They look great. Anyhow, when it comes to the shirt, I also wear Nomad shirt. It is pretty cool. It's mesh on the back. It's a 3/4 zip right here. It keeps me warm in the mornings because I'm a little bit of a baby when it comes to cold weather, and it keeps me cool in the middle of the day when it's absolutely cooking outside. And then my pants are Old Tom brand, which I'm pretty sure they're owned by Drake Waterfowl. But these two, extremely rugged. They have pockets for your box calls. They got a pot call pocket. It's just pretty cool. They got knee pads in them, but I took them out. But yeah, these haven't faded either. So the shirt and the pants both, and the hat, I bought all three at the same time on sale. Of course, I didn't pay full retail because I'm kind of cheap when it comes to stuff like that. But for the money, you can't beat those, man. They've been through multiple years pushing through thorns and thickets, and they haven't faded, they haven't ripped, and I'm super happy with them. And yeah, so I also wear a turkey hunting vest, the whole kit and caboodle. I mainly wear it because it's just easier for me having all my calls, and then having that nice cushiony pad to sit on is always a plus. So, but it's nothing special. It's just a Field & Stream. Yeah, Field & Stream. I got it probably, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. It hasn't faded or nothing. It's been through hell, but it works. It's got all the pockets I need, and the cushion's pretty comfortable. So that's pretty much it for apparel. Boots wise, I wear a pair of hiking boots, a pair of brown Morel hiking boots. But anyhow, as far as my equipment goes, I do carry quite a few calls. Right now I only have 5 of the 7 that I'm going to carry this year. Actually 6 of the 8, sorry, that I'm going to carry this year. My go-to call, because I'm kind of old school, I guess, is a box call. I love this little box call. It says mad, not damn, but whatever. It's real crisp, it's sounds all right. You know, I've heard better, but you know, I got this. It works. Sounds good. And I also use pot calls. That's kind of like, I don't know, look at my secret addiction, I guess. I have 2 pot calls here. I've got 2 more coming. But these 2 pot calls are made by a good friend of mine. They're handmade. They're not any name brand, and they're pretty good. Just got a couple different strikers is what I use. This is my personal favorite one. It just looks pretty, but it strikes the same. So, you know, Larry did a good job on these. They sound pretty good. Sound pretty good. He also, but that one there is slate, and then maple backing, and I like it. I've had it for a couple years, and the other one I really like, but I just don't use that much. I probably should. Is a walnut back in here with a crystal glass, whatever you want to call it, cover. It's a lot softer tone, and I really like it. I have a hard time doing good with it because I'm not the best turkey caller in the world. It's a little softer tone, a little mellow, and I like that. Outside of that, I've got 2 more pot calls coming. I do have a mouth call. Very rarely will you ever see me use a mouth call. I know they're convenient and people love them, but I freaking hate them. I hate having them in my mouth, and it's weird. But I do use them on a rare occasion. As far as my locator calls go, I have an owl call. It's okay. I'm not very happy with it. It's just a Primo's Hoot Flute. It's alright. It works. I got another one coming from Strut Commander. I'm going to try it out, see how it works. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. Now, I do absolutely love my Power Crow crow call from Primos. Kick-ass little call. Now, the 2 calls, so the calls that I got coming that I don't have here yet, I got a Quaker Boy pot call, and it's a 3-in-1. It's got slate, aluminum, and crystal, I think, on it. And I think that's pretty cool. It allowed me to sound like 3 different hens at one time, or I don't know. But I've also got a pot call from Strut Commander coming, as well as a mouth call, and the owl call as well. That's pretty much it for the calls. That's what I'm going to use this year. Wes has some calls that he likes, and he's probably, no, he is, I'll admit it, he's a better turkey caller than I am. Some other stuff I use, I use a shooting stick, and I get a lot of slack for it from my buddy, but I use a shooting stick because my shotgun, especially the one I'm using this year, is stupid heavy, and I'll be lugging it around all day anyways, and the last thing I want to do is sit there and watch my knee go numb as I rest it on my knee. So knife wise, I'll be carrying the Benchmade, kind of my go-to knife. It's freaking sweet. Probably the best hunting knife I've ever owned, and I've already skinned multiple deer with it. And the only thing I had to do was hone it afterwards, and it holds a really good edge. Probably the most important thing in anyone's turkey hunting collection or arsenal, whatever you want to call it, that a lot of people don't think about until it's too late, is bug repellent. I don't know about you guys, but the mosquitoes, the ticks, and for some reason ants, they love to crawl on me specifically. So I use L&M Custom Scents. They're insect repellent. Good stuff. It's all natural, made in America, and I highly recommend them. Also, you can check them out on our Facebook page, and they have their own Facebook page as well. And yeah, good quality stuff. They also have cover scents for for deer season and whatnot. So, but I also think, aside from that, most important thing is, what are you shooting your birds with? You know what I mean? There's a couple different things that I like that you may not like. I believe in a tight choke and a heavy load. That's just me personally. Like I said, this year I'll be shooting an 870. It's nothing special. It's right here. It's just a special purpose Remington 870. And I do have a full Indian Creek choke in it, extra full Indian Creek choke in it, and I'm looking forward to that. So I did take it out and I patterned it a couple days ago after work when the weather was still nice, and I found I'll probably be using my go-to shell just because it patterned really well. But these Longbeard XRs, this is 5 shot and a 3-inch. They pattern amazing out of this gun, and that's what I'll be using. I also tested out some Winchester Super X's in 2 3/4. They're 1.5 ounce 4 shots right here, and they actually surprised me. They did really well, and they patterned really well. The last one I used was Nitromags by Remington. They're 1 5/8 6 shot and 3-inch. They did good. I mean, they'll kill a bird, but I mean, with the Longbeards at 50 yards where I would normally kind of hesitate, I have no problem this year trying to take a bird at that distance. I might, I don't know which one I'm going to use. Probably going to use the Longbeards, and then, I just have the others as backup. That's about it for my turkey hunting arsenal. If you guys have anything you want to list in the comments for something that you just can't go in the woods without for turkey season, let me know. I'll be delighted to see that. So as always, thank you guys for watching. If you ain't first, you're last.